puts me there, number one.
Anytime.
Now God don't put
Epic
me
Radio,
there, number one.
99.3
He don't
FM.
put me
So refreshing.
there. I go there to I've been there, number 5. I come number 4. I come number 3. I come number 2. Nowadays number 1. Hey. Now God don't put me there, number 1. Now God don't put me there, number 1. He don't put me there. I go there to my miracle has started. My miracle has started. My miracle has started. My miracle has started. Jehovah Raphael, he's a consuming fire. Jehovah Raphael, he's a consuming fire. Alpha Omega, he's a consuming fire. Lion of Judah, he's a consuming fire. Satan, you know able me, oh. I get Holy Ghost fire. Satan, you know able me, I get Holy Ghost fire. Satan, you know able me, I get Holy Ghost fire. Satan, you know able me, oh. I get Holy Ghost fire. I hear
Good morning, welcome to the Epic Morning Show. They come to you live here on Epic Radio 99.3 FM. Today is Wednesday, the 6th of December 2023, and we are coming to you live here from Hill Court Studio here in Freetown. Mina Mohammed Jawad Nyali. This morning on the show, go look at the rise and fall of Ibrahim Soare, of course, especially with the sacking of him as the NRA Commissioner General. There's a lesson in this for public servants, and that's why we are having a conversation about his profile in politics so far. But stay with me. First things first, let's start with a morning message of motivation. We have this and a lot more other things that we're going to discuss right throughout the show. There are a lot of people where they meet out there. They are very judgy. Every situation they get opinion on them, and every particular problem, every situation they see somebody in, they always have a judgment about how they could have done it differently, or how they could have done it better, or how they could have not taken that decision in the first place. So keep judgment for God. Judge God, not really for judge everybody. But people are in situations. People don't do wrong things. So if you meet those people and they explain to you or they talk to you, or you know their situations, don't be so quick for judge them, for say, if I may, I need to do that, if I may, I need to take this, if I may, I know you do this. You don't know, because you're not there in that particular situation there. Because chances are the very people that we they judge right now, we they condemn right now for what they don't do to you, or what they do to other possible decisions that we they make. The very people that we they condemn for what they do to you for. I make a turn white to you, so raise the feather up. so sorry for that short break, but let me start all over again. Keep judgment for God. A lot of people out there, they are very, very judgy. They get opinion on everything, and everybody who they meet in every situation on anything, they are like, me if I me, I no go do this. Me if I me, I no go take this. Me if I me, I no go encourage this self. Yes, you dey say if na me, because you know the if na be you, probably you for even do something much more worse. So anytime you meet somebody they in a problem, or somebody don't do something we really, really regret, or something really, really bad, take a pause and ask yourself why this person would not possibly do this before you even judge. Say, this person foolish, or this person this, or this person that. We get a lot of people in our society now, so then they always feel say they are better, like they're not going to make their mistakes than they. But if you check them properly, perhaps they even gonna make far more worse mistakes than waiting that person don't do. So don't judge somebody until you walk a mile in their shoe. So sometimes whether they say, you know, they in my shoes, not only for they in my shoes, but where they in my shoes, walk 1 mile in my shoe, and then probably you understand why that person take that decision there. And then you understand, say, oh yes, maybe if na me I for even do worse. So sometimes just cut some people some slack, just give them a break, give them a breather, and sometimes just give them the benefit of the doubt as well, depending on the things that we then do, and try to understand really why they do that. Because anybody can do anything, it just depend on the circumstance or the situation where you go find yourself. That's just us as human beings. We have the capacity to be the best of us in times like this. We have the capacity to be the worst of the worst. So we get capacity for really be anything. So anybody can do anything. So don't be too judgy. No rush to judgment every time you see people in different circumstances or situations. Sometimes just talk to them and really try to understand how they reach outside and reach. So maybe similar thing will happen in your life, you don't even know until you self one day you're in that position. Then you will probably understand why that man will been judged 2 years ago or 15 years ago for something we do, why you self don't do them now. Same thing. So this is the Epic Morning Show. We'll be right back.
Milk now they carry tasty creamy goodness for your breakfast and snacking moments. With any packet of cowbell milk powder you add to your food, you they give your body a creamy goodness blend of vitamin A, C, D, E, and K for general well-being, and vitamin B9 for healthy brain development. Cowbell milk powder now with creamy goodness. Now quality milk powder we recommend for you and your loved ones during breakfast and snacking moments every day. They also get the 3-in-1 cowbell coffee, cowbell choco, and your favorite cowbell strawberry. Buy and enjoy the new creamy goodness of cowbell every day from all provision shops nationwide. For wholesale, visit the office at 51 Frobe Road, Freetown, or call us on 077 25005 or 099-250-025. Cowbell powdered milk, the perfect companion at breakfast and snack times. Cowbell, a creamy goodness.
All right, welcome back. So this morning we are talking about the sacking of the Commissioner General of the NRA, perhaps one of the earliest sacking of any NRA Commissioner General before in history. Ibrahim Sori was really appointed after the election. An appointment to raise some eyebrows regarding incompetence about how much knowledge he gets for control. In the tax department of the country, we really will depend on for raise a lot of revenues. Well, 4 or 5 months down the line, he was sacked 2 days ago, and he has now been replaced with someone else who seems to have a lot of experience in that particular job. But you have to know that before he reached to this particular height as a politician, he was at the center of a lot of investigations during the commissions of inquiry when it came to the Ebola fraud which happened at the Ministry of Health around 2014-2015. He was working specifically in government procurement at the time, and his testimony was really damning. But fast forward some months later, he wasn't appointed as the NPPA boss, giving him vast knowledge in procurement. But while CBD served at that procurement office, some of the things that we managed to achieve now, of course, publish the quarterly price norm. We really will help government for save a lot of money. But a major criticism as well is that it seemed for also give green light to almost every government procurement, especially those who were flagged in the audit reports. We have to not forget as well that procurement issue is at the center of a lot of the fraud that will happen in government. And on his watch, most of those frauds happened. And when he was actually called for really understand why procurement fraud is so huge in government, he just gave a green light to almost every high-profile procurement that went through government. But that's not just it. He was also a central figure in Kenema as well for mobilized support for President Bio. He involved a lot with humanitarian work in the district, and his profile really don't raise among most of the politicians them we come up from that side of the country. So in a way, there's a huge home support and and grassroots support for him. But this is a person as well that has been nurturing presidential ambitions, something which he has not denied nor confirmed in the past. So his sacking, of course, gets a number of reasons behind him. None of those reasons State House have not explained, as they have not explained in so many other cases where public officials are sacked. But this morning we are having a conversation about him and his role specifically, because there's a lesson for public officials really for learn in everything that has happened to him in the last 5 to 6 years as a politician. Stay with us. All right, wherever you dey, send money with BNB, and of course if you want for BNB agents now, very easy, because with the BNB POS it's so easy for make you withdraw money, cash code them for people, them do transactions, buy EDSA and several other things them as well that you can do with any other cash app. And don't forget, this is an integrated app with all major payment services really all built into one app, so you don't need for switch in and out of any app once you have the BNB Cash app, or if you want for be an agent, the BNB POS. So wherever you did now, just go to Google Play Store if now Android phone you use, or you just go to the Apple Store as well if you are with iPhone, and download the app and make life so much easier. All right, let's move straight into a conversation here this morning. In the studio with me, I get Kevin Lamdo and I also get Melvin Zijan Masari. Together, given that this is a political conversation, I'm going to pick their brains on all of this way they happen now. Good morning.
Yeah, thank you very much.
All right, so when Ibrahim Sware was appointed as the NRA Commissioner General, I remember we been the talk here about the appointments. Them we really good. The appointment that we were skeptical about at one point when we make an assessment of the president and new appointment list just after election. What have you thought about him as a person for that job?
Well, unfortunately, I'm not being picked on specifically, but judging to the situation where they are at hand right now, constitutionally, that is a foregone conclusion. Constitutionally, the president get right for hire and fire public officials and people in appointive positions where the law give power for do. So that in our side, because it don't make any better sense again. But the truth is, when it came to the NRA, there was a lot of fanfare, especially where they may approve in the parliament. We see the fanfare move to reach Kenema and other parts of the East.
He's a major, he's a very grassroots man, really. So he gets a lot of that kind of support.
Well, we say very grassroots, I wonder, because who know the grassroots, who know the elite, because in our elite actually, because he knows book, he's been in higher positions, etc., etc. But the thing is, he's open. And because of his openness, a lot of people they try to embrace him, and some people they talk 9 years and all the rest of it. But the fact is that the president gets the constitutional mandate for hire and fire public officials. I be hiring people and dance. If I hire people, and if they want dance again, then dance. If they want snub, then snub. If they want vex, then vex. But that's the law. But I get few things them where I want to bring to your attention when it comes to political powers, political parties in their second term of office. One thing automatically, as they get the second term, one thing they go inside the top members' their mind. The replacement of this particular individual with their as president now. It is where inside a lot of people in mind, and a lot of people and get a lot of activities they within they begin for do towards showing that they are going to be the successor to the incumbent president now.
And one of those activities now for mobilize mass grassroots support and make themselves look very, very popular.
That's one thing. It looks a popular move, but it's a risky move because the reality stands that even the delegates them we elect President Bio as flag bearer upon the last convention, there is no guarantee that all those delegates go be delegates na the next convention we go pick a flag bearer. So if you try for impress a sort of people where maybe not get for relevant in the future about an aspiration we get in the future, I wonder where is the wisdom. But this is something where factor inside us. You give me the information then this year. Now inside my mind I begin to think that this guy might be too early to want to succeed his boss, and he might not be concentrating because NRA, let us know I than you, now a very tough and tight office. I'm telling you, the fact remains that apart from the administrative rigors the way they did, you understand, the economic burden where they don't have the NRA the aid, especially the boss, is so significant that you cannot be caught in two minds. You understand? You remember, say, I for please Kenema people, I for please delegates, then I for get that money for government. This now the trying times of government that government so need money that then can even chop their own eyeball. You understand? For make sure say then they in the situation where they need somebody now where no one for think any other thing. But now for just they think I forget that money, the nearest opportunity for get that money because we know the economy we
And Melvin, do you think his presidential ambition, something we not confirm in public or deny in public yet, you feel say that presidential ambition denying lead to this?
That can be just one of the conspiracy theories around his demise. But for me, Jawad, I watch a program where we get, it was called President Bio Makes Big Shake Up, 100% replacement so far. I go back to that record day. I've been say, we need to look the man in track record for society being there. This is by no means an attack on his personality, instead of getting rights for reply. But I don't think say that one thought they could be the only reason. According to insider sources, I mean, governments go deny it or confirm this. There are credible reports that Soiree put up an act of insubordination to the vice president. That's insider sources. That he said allegedly that, oh, my only boss is the president. And he's asking for we don't come before now, but now the 26th November incident, now in fact delay. And that's one school of thoughts. So there are so many conspiracy theories. But also you look at his administrative prowess also at NRA. I spoke to a lot of people at NRA last night. And one thing will come out clear. Now that, yes, he be young, he get the energy, he vibrant, he carry the vision. But like what Kelvin said, it was caught up in two minds. The mind of holding a specialized job for which you know all the qualification, as Stanford be corrected. Procurement is different from taxation. These are specialist areas. And me have been saying I've been square pegging around for that particular reason the family and member. However, it come one of the major achievements, and where he say I think he collects 1 billion for inside a month.
And something which we cannot independently verify, by the way,
yeah,
as journalists.
Of course, but according to waiting in your institution record, it's that one of the highest. But when you dig deep into that, we find out say this now some backlog and some default payments with some mining company that be gets where it just go and pull back.
And it's not even new revenue per se.
Of course, but also you look at a move they don't take tax collectors and impose them na people them businesses. You look at a meeting with the business community where they just come and listen some of the concerns we come up from the business community, and you see some of in further moves. He introduced several radical approaches on taxation. I am not here to blame him, but with my little experience on the Finance Act, I know most of the kind of Finance Act is defended by NRA. I have seen Ibrahim Soye and in team na parliament for ages. So you look at what was his role also, his role on in that Finance Act, where people are not passive, although it's a political document, but the masses, if you do an opinion poll, would say a taxation on rice, wherein everything is not readily available, is not prudent. So you have to look at that string there also of the conspiracies coming forward on this man. I mean, for even learn that this is a man wherein, like what somebody suggests, like what Kevin say, even in directors, even in commissioners are sticked. And I try to ask the source, what do you mean by stick? This is a person where, according to witness, I mean, in family and anybody get right for defend them. According to the talk, it puts some other businesses above even the institution in business, where we make some of his staff then commission. Jawad, anybody want deny me this? We then sack Soiree, people then celebrate the NRA. Yes, I can say that with authority that they celebrate. So if this man was administratively good, we are coming to talk about his grassroots, because me know Soiree from Ministry of Health. Jawad, remember?
Yeah, when he was the procurement
officer. I saw him when he faced Honorable Chaikoko at the Public Accounts Committee. I know what was the report against him. I saw him when he was, many people. So
we don't watch in growth, basically.
Of course.
In the last 10 years.
So once we kind of remind that, was he a politician or a public officer or public servant? And I think, say, moving forward, young people already kind of power and that line in them for Skyford were very quick. Are you coming to be a politician or a public servant? His appointment was a political appointment from the president. So if one blame Soiree Bembeng for any good or bad way do, well for association to the president. But that as it's may, you look at in public life profile, it will be need for ask Soiree, are you a partisan or not partisan? That's one. Because look at his role during the elections.
And because this is the thing as well, when it comes to jobs like this, I mean, if you are a minister, maybe I go understand, but when you are at the front of gathering tax for the country, you just have to look at him predecessor then, for example, Dr. Jibao, how he carried himself really. It was different. I mean, I know everybody get your own personal style as well, but how he carried himself means he set a very high bar where probably Soiree was always going to struggle for meat.
Well,
This is exactly the scenario will take place. So it means that strong institutions, you understand, the need for be set up, bars set, you understand it. So when somebody will not reach the bar each day, we all go understand immediately. So that's the situation. Jibao is a tax expert. You understand? So he set a standard. Don't in immediate deputy, when I've been the deputy commissioner general, the woman we don't candidate now, you understand? Also, we don't candidate now back.
Yes.
Also, now somebody we them get a like a formidable team, we been they work. Yeah, maybe they go now the party office if they wish, if something under the, you know what I mean, under the background, but outrightly showing themselves to be political parties supporters in not being show. Then one thing again where they pick, where I think say President Bill maybe try for do is that when you don't realize the shortcomings, because you can't have two minds and gathering tax, it's not possible. When Zacchaeus been the collect tax in the Bible, according to the Bible story, he been so concentrated for collect tax that and not be even get time for God business. No, so now the time we make when he discover the Lord, he decide for left all in tax business and go to the Lord now and be a friend of the Lord. So now that kind of scenario we see tax collectors not for be partisan or not for get two minds. He was caught in two minds. So I suspect say President Bill members say, okay, this lady will pull the Akeguna finance. And they bring them back because one, he get institutional memory. The standards which Jibao been set, he able for survive under those standards. You understand it? Then he not bring unnecessary attention to NRA. Because the unnecessary
and most importantly, she's a woman as well.
She's a woman, and
the
30% quota is favoring her. But again, one thing when we don't look over the years about women leadership in top positions, now the way they can be prudent with handling public monies. That not say they are above reproach, because we had a situation where a certain acting woman been dead, where at the end of the day we hear in her story, but I believe say she was under duress because of something else. Well, that's not the topic. But women can do more in public offices, especially with funds.
Melvin make a very important point that in some government offices where you occupy, you have to decide very earlier on whether you want to be a public servant or a career politician, because some offices and the way you occupy, you can't be both.
Well, I want to give you a clear case where you go look down and see I'm plain. It happened at the Bank of Sierra Leone. The professor emeritus been come. He gets all the knowledge, he get the textbook and all this stuff. But he was not drawing the line between politics and that office, that sacred office. You saw how he got it wrong all along. When them pull him, when them put an acting where in draw in line, in fact, in get line self before they even candidate this point. You see how he perform? Under all this chaos and all the rest of it, it's where maintain the financial policies of the country. So this now a message. We want best practices. This now a struggling country, struggling democracy, struggling economy. We need people and with an old position, make them draw the line as early as the time whether they go approve them at parliament, and then let them put to the aid and do the work, because it is really frustrating for spend all this money for appoint you, gather people there and go around and all the rest of it. You know, last day 2 months, then pull you, then bring out a new person. She has to go and face parliament again. Who's kind of burden way they put on parliament?
And Mina, I come to this point now. Let me just bring Melvin in this. This don't become like a pattern. They appoint person now, then pass on a parliament, they make huge celebration, they go back home, they go make a huge caravan of people and gather there, then like a homecoming. I saw the chief immigration officer do it. I saw Ibrahim Swari do it. Recently, the Minister of Information as well went back home and all of that. And why if you say that is happening? I know say in one way then they try for connect to the grassroots, but do you think there's more to that as well? that they feel the need for go back home and celebrate those appointments instead of really sitting in Freetown and paying attention to waiting that they have been appointed.
Because there is a downside to it. For example, Dr. Jibao, I was there when he was interviewed at appointment. You see this guy, this is a stickler, he's a professional. But what I end up forget that over the years, people and begin carrying in a party office say, now brady, they make like for say also we get a job. They make like for say. So you see, people in a tight corner, keeping a fine balance between your public appointments, when are the workway presidents don't give you for do, then also managing other expectations. So, for example, who is the best tax expert way we get now this country? We don't know, Pastor Man can play, but I will tell you, even student, then they say Dr. Jibao stands out. Students. So, and even when you look at the track record for NRA under Jibao, so you ask yourself, this is the president that you want, please. You know, the president is a politician. Anybody will see crowd behind him. But this is not an electioneering process. This is not an election. Send this. If election done, you get for concentrate on your job. You get for engage with your directors.
That's the more reason why Ibrahim Suare get it wrong in the eyes of President Bill for now.
There's also this allegation being reported by credible newspaper and media outlet that the former NRA guy entered into contracts where not reflect government position. And also there are allegations with some banks. I don't want to go into that because I think it's a subject of investigation. So if you the current public office, you can make and say that they go grab, that you go make fanfare, say I'm going to shoot some people or me, Bo people or me, Kenny people. Where they sack you, people and person going to go for any normal house because at the end of the day, their expectation, the way you feel saying that you want for meet or satisfy, not to they put bread on your table. And you have to keep the balance right, good, but you are not an elected official. Elected official, you bound for go do the thing and day, but you are not elected now. They appoint you. What do you want for achieve with that?
And this is the thing. You talk about that dilemma with public officials and get now for make sure say then touch base with ordinary party supporters and also to do the job with the president appoint them for. But perhaps one of the things them as well, we in hindsight now APC perhaps go all learn that immediately where President Nkrumah at the time win second term, there was a long queue of people who want for succeed. And I mean, at some point it was haywire. Everybody, they all around the country just they mobilize support for themselves instead of them really focus on the job. So perhaps President Bio might have looked back at that history and say, I want to deal with this now before other people even get similar ideas.
Well, President Bio, for be careful. And not go for entirely manipulate the SLPP. SLPP is a fiercely liberal party.
We're not perhaps rich manipulation, but you just want some order.
If you want for set you succession plan, definitely the political machination and manipulation you get for do. You get for get what they call the policy of elimination, policy of ostracization, policy of consolidation. These are all political tactics. So with President Bio, I don't think say you get for get an easy ride if you want for say now after me now you.
Well, he has not decided that yet.
No, but we are reading the political trend. If we are making a conjecture that perhaps man they make big guy too much, they don't show face too much, so the party. So that means say the party now Uda one day now it want set the stage. And for me, in best legacy will be let allow internal democracy for playing at SLPP.
Well, but if we are 4 years away from that.
Yes, but that I mean, you like it or not, President, na final time they do. You like it or not, they go. He like it or not, somebody get for replacer. He like it or not, SLPP get for go to the primaries. He like it or not, he go and get possible, go get for say, yes sir, after in term done. These are natural political intrigues, but with your own party where you get, an officer will be successful like Dr. Nkrumah.
And here's the thing as well. So with the point to Melvin they make.
Yeah. Yes, ruling parties, they always detest that idea for the young energetic politicians begin for pull close with it no reach it. They not like them. It happened once. I go give you like 3 scenarios where maybe remember, but I just jog with memory. I don't know if you remember Bondi Magbondo. He was a journalist and he was a member of the SLPP. And immediately after Bayowa lost, when them in the try for put things in place, he came up strongly and began to criticize the old guards and say, "Anyone be flag behind, one pull corruption and SLPP did blah 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 blah." His story ended almost immediately. You understand? The same young and vibrant Mohamed Kamaremba Mansari, he came up as president, former president Kuruma win in second term. Now a rush, a begin go na Facebook, social media, a begin show say, Ingi go be the next flag. Yeah, a begin go begin. When he can't alone for can take a final registration document from the APC, they say we do not know you. You can't set confusion of party. Then he calls for Lego form your own party. We see Charles Magai, the great political phenomenon. He gets on twice or more with the SLPP when he jumped the gun in 1995. Say, now for be the flag bearer. The elders then gather in one corner and say, no, you don't rush this thing. We have to come together and select. And when they selected late President Jankaba, he had to flee and go to the NUP. And at the end of the day, he beg, he come back in the SLPP. He come with the same idea back again for succeed. So ruling political parties, they not like that kind of thing, the way people, they come up. They want for build the young cabal, like how Melvin they say, and do their own thing in the way they want for do it. But the problem is, we see how he backfire on a former President Kurumai, and if he scatter in such a way that 30 days the gathering not take place.
And the thing is, so with waiting not happen, so for people who might be supporting Ibrahim Soare and possibly pushing candidacy for be president one day, this go be a good thing, because then go make Ibrahim Soare look like say
sympathetic.
He's a martyr for the cause, and yes, and they will be sympathetic to him, and they will see, look at what he has given, even his job he gave it up. So in terms of political narrative, they will construct this very properly.
There is also somebody of in kind at the SLPP when Dr. Ali Kaba. Dr. Ali Kaba just immediately after President Bio winning first term, he was Minister of Foreign Affairs. You understand? He not be the concentrate on the foreign affairs job. He there upline and back, grassroots and back. President Bio say, you are not concentrating. Go na the UN. And then at the UN also, similar stories they come. He say, okay, go near Israel, na Egypt.
Well,
and he didn't go.
Possibly in Yon.
It was a material concept in him that, oh, look what he do. He lost his job the whole first time. You know, being anything. So there are people building those particular scenarios. So those particular scenarios
and those narratives therefore be very powerful when it comes to 2020. It's incredible that we are talking about this. We have just still few months into president.
We just have to, because this is politics. Politics,
it evolve.
It evolved on the thing is, there is no long term or short term in politics. 1 week can be too long. You understand? 4 years could be too short. As you may know it.
Yeah.
This notion of political martyrdom, I think say people for take 10 player say I didn't get me and because also if you take because if you play political matter, then you get matter under the matter. It's easy for where you matter cow up for let that matter this scatter. Meaning, if you get skeleton in the closet, you go begin to appeal to sympathy, go to your region, go to your tribesmen, tell them all that. Where you camp internal politics, some of them things go end up for naturally backfire or come on do. So the downside there is, perhaps we need to look at the law that says some of these appointments, they are subjected to parliamentary approval. So I think it just makes some sense that some of these disappointments are subjected also to parliamentary approval. I go say like a gag on the presidential power, but we don't even know, for example, why you replace Jibao with the NRA.
And that's a point where we can't stay with us. We'll go for a short break and on the come. That's something we are going to dig into as well.
Orange, we busy but we customizing freedom. Now we glad for bring to you we new and sober offer. You inside this we one in town offer, you get the rights for pick the voice or data bundle where fits your lifestyle. Yes, now so it be. We dey make communication winner for you wondering. It no matter if you not posting with like long talk or posting with like for browse boku. You there for you. Pants up all this, you get to run no by SMS where you know they pay for. We don't add the match jeep and this gladdy. You mean say better thing day for all man. Ladida they are for you. Dial *889# for begin.
Orange, so creamy, so good.
Cowbell powder milk now they carry tasty creamy goodness for your breakfast and snacking moments. With any packet of cowbell milk powder you add to your food, you dey give your body a creamy goodness blend of vitamin A, C, D, E, and K for general well-being and vitamin B9 for healthy brain development. Cowbell milk powder now with creamy goodness. Now quality milk powder we recommend for you and your loved ones during breakfast and snacking moments every day. They also get the 3-in-1 cowbell coffee, cowbell choco, and your favorite cowbell strawberry. Buy and enjoy the new creamy goodness of cowbell every day from all provision shops nationwide. For wholesale, visit the office na 51 Frobe Road, Freetown, or call us on 077 250025 or 099 250025. Cowbell powdered milk, the perfect companion at breakfast and snack times. Cowbell, a creamy goodness.
I'll be on the phone, calling you tonight.
Melanin popping, Obera. You see where baby dope, so boy sweet na money killer.
I left you Pankole. Life is not only for the rich, but we were wise and sabi fend good thing.
But tell me more.
If you see me body they smooth and glow so, now the kind body and hair products where are they used? Share and More beauty products, now the best in town ever.
Gist me.
Share and More body butter, where they come in different flavors.
Share and More African black soap, where they make your skin not dry, smooth and glow.
Share and More black soap, liquid black soap, scented black soap, natural body scrub, herbal hair balm, night serum. We even get products them where they help you for aging. Remember say, all the products here certified by Natural Beauty Cosmetician. You can contact them na 16 Aberdeen Ferry Road or call them na 079 685786. Email them na dalandamasali2@gmail.com.
Share and More beauty product, best quality for best price. Remember say, this na salon made products. Support your local content.
I don't want to sleep alone. Wanna hold you tight. I pull my eyes, but I'll be alright.
Alright, welcome back. This is the Epic Morning Show. They come to you live here on Epic Radio 99.3 FM. One of the things we also the feature Central Melvin in all of this is that why is the president get right for hire and fire, which we all agree to according to the Constitution, but sometimes you will wish we just get a sentence or two about why he sack somebody or why replace somebody. Because there is this, every time he just sack somebody no more, there's an air of suspicion where they left. Sometimes those people might be innocent from all that suspicion there because there's no statement to the effect from in office about why they sack this person. That scandal or that suspicion go there with those people. And sometimes we may never know. So that question we ask about why did we sack somebody, maybe they do so well at a position, and then put somebody there only for end up sacking that person there 4 months down the line.
So we talk about accountability and transparency. First, let us establish that it's constitutional activities of the president cannot be inquired into when they into office. But this same law is incomplete. And not tell me whether we president come on office, in activities cannot be inquired into. A classic is that of Anes Baikoroma and COI and the arguments. So as it stands, yes, for me, I think if we get accountability and transparency from the top and at the topmost, some of them think that they're just morally right for say, because of so and so reason, this person has been relieved. Yes, for I mean, just clear the air, because what you create somebody for going and create an impression where other side of the story not available. For example, now, if Namina Swari now, they go talk to me people in a K-Town, I go appeal to sympathy. And what if I'm appealing to sympathy out of what we will call trickery? Say, I don't do bad, but no, for let me people and glad for me because I be the give scholarship, then be the see me like the cutting skin I am.
Other people they don't like me at the party.
Then I like they don't like me. They don't fetch me. They don't go pull me to the par. So the par the office of the presidency for ease, because for right now you talk about exit strategy. If you don't left SLPP in turmoil, some of them decision and they. Of course, the president will get people away go don't discuss it. He must get a reason for that. Just that for let we go get some in the public, pass go for make constructs around events and incidents and pronouncements and what we get. But I think say yes, moving forward, that law that says the president for especially people and non-elected officials. If you don't, that's why we go to the fundamental issue. Say certain people not for be appointed by the president. Certain people and for go through some kind of board or some kind of committee, because now you left the president institution and I need to the bad name. Whether a good night do for Salona Whether man go explain now, the office not bad the president don't do. So for avoid that, the president in portfolio, fundamentally, we need to reduce some of the appointment then they. Yes, issues around defense, then you know go. But those things around public enterprises, you know, meaning that's in departments and agencies, left board appoint there. So that's in this case, look the other one at SLRSC. You know,
we've had so many turnover of executive directors there.
A lot of them, but you never get the reason as to why. So if now corporation, if now board them be the appointed people and then board them they are duty bound to explain the reason for the firing of those directors or of those director generals or heads. But in this case, it's not power we switch with the president the old, but now power we gets a downside effect because you are seen as Mr. President. I need to do. So for me, I think we need for
and sometimes even when there is a serious issue, why they really sack this person. And the policy, like I say, just go oversimplify. Where you know, saying the president in we, I'm happy to serve. I saw a statement from somewhere. I mean, would they attribute to Swari himself? I don't know if it's credible or not. He said, "Oh, he's happy to serve. The president will always be his boss and mentor. He's not even angry about that. Gladly with the opportunity for the president, yeah, but it goes back to that point about having some explanation, Kelvin, about." I mean, why sometimes we fire some people. So for public confidence really in government.
Yeah, it's really cool for it happen that way. But what I see is that it's not ever possible for the president not appoint those top peoples, those top people in those top positions.
Why is that?
Yeah, because what do, if we are talking about a board, where go set, who sets the board? Who sets it? Is it the minister? And who hires the minister? The president.
Yeah, but the thing is, they are just talking about his direct involvement.
Listen, I know they have tested this situation on and on. It's not going to be possible. So now I make them just left and yam. Len tot in bad name, len tot in good name. He hire Jawad perform, president get good name. He hire he misbehave, president get bad name. Because no matter how you draw the Land Rover around, Land Rover in the court, the thing is, no, Melvin, I'm talking out of experience.
I know.
And I'm talking about of administrative acumen. There is no way, even the opposition, if they carry that particular area in a parliament, then go say no, let left to the president. Because when they self come, then self get for pick somebody. I don't see somebody when na Osusu master. Now, best qualification that they get, he became chief accountant in a top government entity. You understand? And it served right. You understand? So when they get it right, fine. When they not get it right, that is the problem there. So let the president get that situation there. Because I like them say for pick a board, when I for pick. Now president go pick the board. When pick the board, he will say when I take Melvin. Then go take Melvin. So why you go waste time for pick board, this, that way? I go say no more Melvin, go sit down, Melvin commode. So that's how this constitution get for the elect them can go to America. Elect you can go to America.
Kelvin, I agree with you, but there is this saying that absolute power corrupts absolutely.
And
that's now one of the strength of the powerful is the weakness of the powerful.
I'm coming.
Because you over powerful. So that power, if you not keep a balance on power, of course, there's a global conversation now as to whether, for example, America for adopt the German model as to how they appoint judges of the Supreme Court.
I want to just tell you something.
So now let's see, because they no say president, if you want to get all the power, the tendency is, Madam Salman,
okay,
I make you get delegated duties.
In America, when
separation of powers.
America, when the model of democracy, where we all see, we see. Even Donald Trump, we all know Donald Trump in temperament and in quality towards leadership. You understand? He was left with the sole authority to appoint Supreme Court judges for the United States of America. Even though when they criticize them, then talk anything, he had to put his foot down. The woman stayed there. You understand? And him be expect say, if that election been go into contention at court, that woman for work na in favor. So, but I'm coming, give me a chance. You understand? But the great United States of America, with all the theories and all the rest of it, they cannot sit and fake themselves that
No, but this
you
is just
for
about,
make a board.
no, this is just about one. And I understand.
Other models.
I think the point we Melvin is trying to make is that yes, not true. I mean, the president get for appoint the minister, now go appoint the one day we go in at the board. But at some point, the president can devolve and say, I don't want to be part of this. So people entrust them for make them do them. And when they do them, they have something like security of tenure, for example.
Let me give you one clear example. The president was in ANPA education, higher education. He says he's not going to be chancellor of any university anymore.
Yeah.
You understand? What came up? He had to choose the chancellors for all the other universities then so far.
That's
So
a
listen.
lame argument.
No.
No. Let me just
You don't call it lame. Wait. Not in the go on now.
Lame argument.
No.
That's a radical lame
In the
argument.
go on now.
Let him wrap up.
Now in the go on now. Dr. Safa Koroma is the chancellor for the University of Sierra Leone.
Okay, now given that, with things like the NRA boards, I mean, the president could just say, okay, there's an NRA board. Let NRA board take the responsibility of advertising the job, the most competent Sierra Leone, and they apply, and then decide for hire. The president still get the supreme authority for doing anything he wants still, but it go devolve that power.
Would that be enforced the presidency, he relinquish the chancellor position?
No one did.
Nobody did. Anybody compel her. But listen, waiting Kelvin no know. Now that even when he relinquished the chancellor position, when you look at the act, they're waiting and called a visitor. The chancellor, just that some of the functions are reduced, but he's still there with another nomenclature. That's fine. Now he comes to America. Waiting Kelvin no know. Google America Supreme Court. They're at the lowest ebb of public confidence. That is a research done by Al Jazeera, and there are other think tanks will come out that because of waiting. The public in America so divided with the Supreme Court after they rescind
the
Roe v. Wade,
yes,
that
around abortion.
Because these people are politically influenced, that's why they took those decisions. So what you want to say? America still they look for a model. That's why you earlier on say they get model like Germany, wherein for the they get boards, they get. These are board of experts, professionals. When I say board, I'm not talking about your own board and we put, tired, they go party, they say, okay, go to there. Not that kind of board. I mean, I say a board where I say telecoms board today, you get an industry expert, not supposed to you can put some of our for suits.
And that's the thing. Do you think that kind of model go work? Usa will say, I mean, there's a constitutional review going on. Usa will say, let's pull some of these powers at the president and give it to boards. Let them just decide. And of course, if they begin they do high turnover, hire and fire every few months or every few years, then go need for Kai explain to we all.
For the sake of accountability, I think so we need that. Because for the constitution will give power for go ask the president why make a sack person.
Okay.
But it will give you power for ask them board than they. And besides, also because president appoint you as board or any position, I'm going to say you are only answerable. That's why you subscribe to oath. And you subscribe the oath of the office then and you swear to Bible and Quran, not to president you swear to.
And let's move away from that now. Back to the subject really. I mean, Kelvin, before we go to listeners then, which lesson you feel to say young people in politics can learn from Ibrahim Suare's journey so far? I mean, a rise too early, a fall too early.
Well, I don't want to say a fall. I don't want to say a fall because in politics there are a lot of tricks.
He can resurrect. I mean, I'm not saying there is
and tactics. So maybe the president self they play to Ibrahim Suare something in script. Sometimes he been just saying no more, but put me under small no more. Let you just wake up me. Then I can't go now. It could happen. I'm talking about we are conjecture. This is not conjecture. This is not conjecture.
Well, I'm not sure someone will want that to the NRA job. Given how important it is.
Maybe we will shock for you. He say he's becoming a very serious minister. Now one ministry.
Oh no, that's a possibility. We know that.
So then I make her say he's not
surprised if he's appointed deputy defense minister.
He's not. He has not fallen yet. You understand? The only thing for now, he is not the man at NRA. And what the young upcoming politicians therefore try for do is this: you cannot serve two masters. Why I say you cannot serve two masters? When you want to grow, you forget a trajectory. You not forget two. Anybody will take two-pronged approach, na a theorist, make it go na the academic wall. But we want for going to the political approach, take one line. One example we clear who all they see, now just one end up on, so that the young people will look at them. President Julius Maada Bio was a career military man. They come, then take power. When then they inside the power, Strasser was the head of state. He was a minister and later became the deputy. When he don't look inside himself, he don't search himself, say, the career path we have for take na politics. He dedicated himself into politics. He played politics by Strasser. You understand? He buy the sympathy of Sierra Leoneans. He call elections. He do them. He was in hand in such a way that he no get no fingerprints in all the political dispensation because he was going to come back. This is politics. If na politics, they put you out there. No go all other side.
And that took 20-25 years in the making.
Thank you. When 22 years. When President Bio came back in 2005, say he can become a politician. A lot of people tell and say, no, but look, we're young. Make let them give you job. Make let them make you ambassador. Make let them make you this. He decided not to do anything, but to follow the line of politics. So what happened? When he reached now the point for let people scrutinize him, they had nothing to scrutinize him with. All what's them in the field now guess. When they look in real footprint, they don't see nothing adverse politically. So he had his political path. Well, I'm talking something where if you get any one thing where you go
different say, accounts to that story.
Okay, I can no.
Yes.
Then you can put a spanner. The thing is, when you want to go into politics, then are the political path. Not take other job then we go stain you.
Like no attempt for be a public servant.
Thank you.
If you want for be a career politician.
I see left that power there, where go. And not work for nobody because if you been work for anybody, then go get in file there. Therefore don't pull and say, boy, don't can be consultant na NRA. Look what he do. That therefore don't enter. So for the young people coming up, where you want to go into politics, be stricto sensu in that political lineage.
Okay.
No one can a procurement and go work na NRA. Then later you go for them.
Melvin, what if you say young politicians for land from all this? What will happen with Ibrahim Swari in public life?
There is a difference between young politicians and young people in politics. It's not because you are a young person in politics means you are a young politician. You can be young, but you don't think politics. Some man don't begin play politics, some way they go to school. Some man in university don't come on university almost years. So firstly, of course, if you're young, you always be mindful of the fact that in experience, not to you party. That's now one downside for we always are young people, and not to all we go able for handle. But if you're able for be open-minded, for learn from your mistake, and if you'll be wise enough for learn from the mistake of other people. For example, look at the case of Strasser, when they give a very pleasant narrative around. Look at the case of the NPRC. All right. So for me, this what we explain. So again, for end up for be the fate of people like David Senge. This is not a doomsday prediction, but mark my words, Fambulem. Again for B, because at the end of the day, David Senge again for them at the crossroad between being entirely a yes man or wanting to come out of his skin as a young man. That is the dilemma of young people holding power or in power.
Sometimes you feel as well that the one away young wants the big position too early and they're not willing to work for it and just wait. Because there's this narrative now, everybody they say, oh, young people now attempt now for take the power.
We the young people for be careful. There is no society we will exist without the old. We forget a mindset of we need the mentoring of the old, the good old ones. And also, we get a society where then feel say young person not just fit for control. Then we begin to say, he pompous, he arrogant, to worst case, he rude. That's another challenge because people are not feeling someone was subject to the authority of anybody who young. He elect now you, now the president. So that's the culture of Sierra Leoneans also. So for we the young people, you young, you don't fortunate, you don't begin butts up and politics or you don't begin old power. Keep there are rules around power. Know the rules then they and not break any one of them.
Let's hear from our public 0799949993. As usual, good morning. Hello, name was I call from?
You're
welcome.
Yes. This not a way of covering corruption again from the president. Where they sack somebody, they tell people which make you shaka.
Well, we don't know that for sure. We don't know that for sure. So, hello. No, we know how to make conjecture them. We will end up dent somebody in credibility. So thank you very much. Let's hear from more people. It's very important that we know how for soil anybody in good name. I mean, anti-corruption day, if they get a corruption investigation for lunch, if there's a cover-up, then go do their duty. Good morning.
Good morning. Aside from Central.
You're welcome.
Thank God Melvin being at this program this morning. If Melvin can remember, he may get a program we call People's Parliament, where they be appoint this man as procurement officer. He can challenge the public. I see this will be the last audit report will be so diverse. Not challenge as a left. I say you know sabi the society. You go look the audit report and see and look what it ended. And you now make reference to America. The judge will not be referred to not Clarence Thomas. We in fact the way he involved in bribery and this and that. But the problem that happens today, if you now you get majority in the Senate, obviously any judge you appoint, they pass through. Take Obama. Obama in last time he tried to nominate judges at the Supreme Court, but because they not being a majority, actually, they not accept it. So you see, my back up on a top this at the first day. No. And it's Kuma where you want more less and discredit Petitu. He talk clearly. He said the man be corrupt, but incompetent. Thank you very much.
Thank you very much. Let's hear from more people. Like I say, this particular decision get far-reaching political implications. It's not any other sacking like we've seen before. Good morning.
Yeah, good morning, Jawad.
I'm talking from Central.
Yeah, thank you very much, my brother. Jawad, also unfortunately, Taliban will get a program concerning the drivers and then trader. Yeah, I know, Alibia. But I want to just give a quick one for that yesterday. Very important. You are big pardon. That traffic light and new road. You can imagine a fixed traffic light, the police and the waiting and the style don't get. When the traffic the red light don't stop. Now they tell they can't begin passing through the motor and they follow them. Now I want the one thing. I say no, this I don't have to keep them. The other call the issue that was called. I lady complain. I said this is the give cause for let the drivers they flout the light because they don't know if I light break me, then police they can't hold me, then go to flout the light. So take note of that one day. I want to let it be as an issue.
All right.
Then
Thank
so
you.
This issue of this NRA man.
Well, unfortunately, the time don't run for now. But I mean, we'll take you more in the next time. 079994993. I want to be strict to time and have more people as well calling. Good morning.
No.
You're welcome, sir.
Yeah, thank you. We begin with Soiree in Sakwan. We think all the defender who don't end up in successors to President Bill. Would they cause it because the man being too political, this and that, the one he been there on the presidency after President Bill. Being not saying that way they already now open secret that President Bill in Yaide not KKY for take over from now make way KKY become as alliance go on straight away. It don't resign from that in party way before for fulfill that condition SLPP that you for be a member of SLPP for 5 years before you vie for be flag bearer.
Right.
Now the reason that the grassroots they want the big one that and they don't want that idea.
Thank you very much. Of course, very interesting perspective we are hearing. Good morning. Let me hear from more people here. 079994993. Good morning.
Yeah, good morning. John from Jones.
Welcome, John.
Yeah, I want to support Melvin. See, he been deal talk and see soiree na square peg around on. But I disagree with and we say he blame parliament. Me, I go name the people them. I blame the paramount chief then we been in a parliament and the SLPP parliamentarian then because APC not been did at that time. With all the skeleton of this man cupboard, they make a pass. So I blame them people and then I blame President Biu in advisor them. no, with within this fund, we no want to make we come in the sack all in advisor then. So go further. Do your president build the listening to the masses, especially the critical voices, because we're not too fanatic. We want to let you succeed and we do the things that we want people to do. And then to Kelvin, a surprise you talk about.
I'm sorry, I mean 60 seconds is up, but let me hear from a few more people. 079994993. Let's go. Good morning. Yeah. Hello.
Lawrence from IMAC.
Lawrence, you're welcome.
Yeah. In the first place, I want for Moku brothers and no see, not to the president in duty where he appoint possibly tell the nation, hey, I don't appoint to Jawad today because Jawad fine, Jawad get BHC or get a master's. No. If he sack Jawad again, no, we can't talk say they sack Jawad because Jawad short or in black or in a Mendo in a Limba. No. Not to the president in duty for make you do that thing. Now, interrogative right for hire and fire. If there is anything where you know say that person don't do, go prosecute that person in the police or ACC. Then away to this internal politics where brother Kevin Melvin they talk about. Yes, if I for make internal politics for make it play. But one thing for realize African politics is quite different from the Western politics. The only one who don't think say we find Mandela do I play politics. The way how open we are not playing politics. The way how President former Solubi we lost.
Thank you.
Hand over accept peacefully.
Thank you very much. Let me take 2 more calls here and then I'll come straight to panelists and so we'll wrap up this session because we do have a lot more updates as well on the November 26th attack for bring you later on the show. Good morning.
Good morning, Jawad.
Commander Jibo, welcome.
Thank you very much, my brother, for your knowledge and wisdom understanding. I want to pay respect to the 2 guests there, Melvin and Kelvin. You know, the conversation, the experience, is knowledgeable. And it's not an argument too, because then they see experience road again. Jawad, let me tell you, now I'm not blame president. How they talk about corruption? He get the reason why make he start this gentleman. Now he the employer. If you say anything, this would not that kind no more, or anything that is raising. What of another that he gets a babu? So look very be careful.
Okay. You parable and very deep. All right, let me just put one last call through 07999949993. Very interesting thoughts as well coming here. Good morning. Come on your radio set, please. Hello. Hello.
Hello.
Yeah, will you get you loud and clear? Name outside the call from.
Yeah, Johnny.
Johnny, welcome.
Yes. Sometimes I can pick bones with you. You know, maybe subconsciously they make some fallacious statements in terms of reading people's political and their hidden political ambitions.
No problem.
I mean, if the man is popular, not means he's popular or try for ramp up support for political interest or whatever. Maybe, and sometimes we judge people by their pedigree, their distinctive pedigree in their place of work, you know. And what as you say, as many of them they talk, or you certainly they ask how young men should learn lesson from this, you must be humble, respectful, you know, sincere, and submissive to your superiors. You know, me say if they don't give you an opportunity, you for abuse that opportunity by becoming so uptish, arrogant in your place of work. You for be submissive, you know, and you live up to expectations.
All right.
Expectation of management.
Thank you very much, Johnny. All right. Kevin, you've heard from the public as well. They're also getting thoughts around this and a lot of the lessons them as well where they don't point out. What's your final roundup on this?
I just want to hit the nail at the point wherein one of the callers they say the presidency or government generally for listening to the mass media and consider some of the issues the way they come up from then discussion there for the policy formulation and the activities and the actions. Because really around any president or minister or any top politician, you have the yes men all around. They will paint pictures that are not existent. But the fact remains that dissenting voices like Edenwaya, where we they talk now, you understand, they pick their minds, you understand? We all are humans and we self get the spirit of discernment and all the rest of it. So something that we will discern, make them take them into very good path because it may help them for come out of difficult situations. Because the yes men will not tell you the things, but they know it, but they couldn't say it because they want to stay around, hang around. And in fact, if they say something that is contrary to your hearing, you go to that company and go say, but this man, na spy, na lefe, na this, na that. But at the end of the day, listening to them particular argument there, you go able to look at what you people and they tell you around you and begin say, yes, the way me people and they tell me correct, la go there, or la deviate because some of them are also they not tell me the fact. And we see him na President Bio in first term. They one manifest in second term now, but we dey tell and say getting opinions from mass media is also key because we too are we're not lucky no more for let we get elective or selective position, but we too or the people with the phone too able for occupy positions.
All right, and I have to wrap up now. Melvin, do you think because this is the second time of the president and he's eyeing a legacy, so it get for be more decisive?
Yes, but in decisions then for be based on, well, I doubt if anything like faithfulness depend politics, but at least let it be nationalistic in nature, because at the end of the day, Sierra Leone should win in whatever decision they make. And that possible they talk. Of course, not all power the presidents that appoint somebody that appoint. Some of their appointment and they're subject to parliament's approval. So which are they saying that parliament for similarly getting can power them back for inquiring into some of those then firing and they. For me, I see because of the time, you use the time factor. President Bio gets 4 years more to go. Of course, you go on for you want to pray debate for whether they succeed them. But I think the President Bio in big dilemma for be I the pray this in bid. Whether you go allow internal democracy for play out within the SLPP or you go on for stage manage the SLPP like how Honest by Chroma don't capture or like within other in critique then they say hijack APC. Will that be the case? It's a matter of wait and see. So for me, everybody for concentrate on the results, and so the young people, I think so for months, some of them sacking there.
And for now, I think the message as well, some people, they say the president is sending is that let's all just pay attention to getting things done for now, because politics is too far away the next election.
No, well, that is not his decision now. I mean, if possible, want to be president, you know, then go ask you, Sabia. If you don't begin set the stage, and if he wants to create a situation where people enough for get the guts or the boldness for come forward, that is stifling of internal party democracy in itself. So that's going to be a serious. I mean, the succession plan of President Bio, I'm sure I get for B. So I don't think say na info tell people if you know say that person a politician, no appoint her. But if you don't appoint the man, you know say the man he get political ambition, a political activist. Politicians do politics. You like you go put on an NRA, you go put on a central bank, you like you go put on a space.
That's what
politics did do.
That's what I started saying.
So the buck stops with the president. You know everybody in CV. If President Bio and give me work right now, you don't do all in background check, you don't do all the states don't do all thing. So if you don't know say this person here, so you know say this person here, it's too politically energetic and active, you will get governance portfolio. Definitely not going to
be a problem.
So President Bio self gets some blame in this.
All right. Gentlemen, thank you very much. I'm afraid we'll have to end it here. Stay with us. This is the Epic Morning Show. When we come next, we'll have some fresh update for you on the November 26th attack after government update yesterday. That and some more updates on the coffee. You have sports, entertainment. So we still have a packed show here for you for the next half of the show.
Salon de well, yes, not true, but make you live for so. If you live for so, tell me, who's a way to go? We all know, say we all turn on the past, then we may come for the picking the wood, the bomb. Hey, no matter who you be, let me make salon and a bit. No longer say you follow. unity to a country Sierra Leone. Let we come together, let we walk as one for the better of Salone. Not to me, not to you, not everybody, for come together as one. So capital more your feet to the river, let we make. So make the team in the local limba, let we make. Everybody come together, let we make. Salona we are, una let we make. We all know say we all turn on the past, let we make come for the picking of the bones. Hey, I like it in Australia, you know Salomane. I like it in the USA, you know Salomane. I like it in Germany, you know Salomane. I like it in London, you know Salomane.
Hello, good morning and welcome to you midweek edition of Sports Updates. We come to you with me, Mohammed Tobikagbo, this morning. And inside Sports Updates, Sierra FC, though, announced to the general public in a press release within Pulse, then they look for get a coach for the under 12 and under 15 respectively. And if you know, so you're not a coach, you get the qualification for coach young players. This is an opportunity for you yourself go send in your application, and if you be shortlisted, you will be one of the new coaches for Sierra FC, them both under 12 and under 15. Inside our interview with the head of media and marketing, now the Western Area Football Association, David Duratona, been get with Epic Radio, and make a confirmation say the issue around seed money with first division clubs they not raise concern, mandatory, not to where the part of the constitution say now by force say then for receive seed money before then starts for play the first division league. Inside the Sierra Leone Premier League, Lower Football Club now registered in first home win at the soil of Kailaun as they may beat Freetown and Slifa by 1-0. As we get less than 30 more days for the official opening of the Africa Cup of Nations in Ivory Coast. The official group stage draw will be made, and of course you have seen interesting matches like in Group B. You get country like Egypt, Ghana, Cape Verde and Mozambique in this group, as most people describe this group as the group of death ahead of the Africa Cup of Nations. Lionel Messi don't be named the Times 2023 Athletes of the Year, and this don't make him the first footballer in the history of this award for winner. And finally, inside Sports Updates this morning, South Africa Belt Box don't win the 2023 HSBC World Rugby 7 Series inside Dubai as they may beat Argentina, Fiji and that of Australia in the HSBC Series. Inside Epic Sport this morning, we go look at the Leone Stars, or Sierra Leone, don't drop from 122 to 127 in the latest FIFA ranking. How this will affect and how we will improve in Win Nationals. We can forget several personalities in our midst this morning for we discuss these issues around the 5th place where Leone Stars or Win National team don't drop in the last FIFA ranking. Until then, Mina Mohammed Tobikagbo to say goodbye.
Good morning and welcome yet to another episode inside Today Entertainment. As today na Wednesday, well, let we see what we get inside we entertainment this morning. One of the Sierra Leone dancehall king, don't drop a new song where he called Sweet, where now Mr. Press, he said, we hold this for Shake Body as the December, just begin. He said, we get this wire for the jiggy jiggy. All right, in getting into more news this morning, Joel, when I'm one of the best singers inside Sierra Leone, don't they notice the absence of Emerson? And as a concerned brother, they ask say what's in the happen to Emerson, and it really they miss Emerson inside the music industry. Of course, we self when the fans them, we don't they miss Emerson for so long now. We know as it can be like when Emerson is around. All right, inside the drama where they happen inside the House of Star, fans that don't begin they drag Pitwizi as in don't already get this new style for the sing for Anita SL inside the house. Well, fans then say they don't know exactly what's in the happen, but this one look alarming. Okay, we be telling us say the drama go begin, and as it is hot, we go to give now. All right, Fine Face again don't set for drop a new song where it not reveal the title, but instead they feature two of Africa best artists, the one from Nigeria winner Bella Shmulda and the other one from Guinea where he called Sia Font. He said this song here go drop anytime soon. All right, inside the ENT again, Aldice don't drop a new EP album where entitled Free King Boss Ellie. All right, that's love right there. Okay, moving forward again, we see Eddie King and P2, the new song where they call Sawa Sawa, don't surpass 10,000 plays na Audiomack. Numbers don't lie. All right, inside the ENT again, we see say stars, 18 stars inside. I'll be telling you about the drama. 18 stars don't come up for eviction this weekend. This now the time where the fans they for come now, at least for show say you like whether you like. 18 stars don't come up inside the House of Stars for eviction this weekend. We go know who is who. All right, let's they go before. All right, then we see again say we get a sad news. This now is sad news for the industry because one of the best rapper and singer we go by the name Kasim the Wizard don't be seriously ill, and yesterday they rush him na Connaught Hospital. Well, as for now, we never get any information yet on how and what's exactly wrong with him, but with the information where we get so far was a very critical, and we pray that God go give him well body. And instead dom pull a release and press release say do ya and they ask the public for help in any kind way then go able reach to him. All right, in all of this, we still get news them way at least for able hold and jange the body. Well, gospel singer where na Judah don't already give you the alert say on Friday to come. In song when do for a beautiful wife, I do go drop 8 p.m. GMT. So you will be done to wait for that song because we said we don't see the teaser of the song. So you will be done to wait for the song and the video. It will drop this Friday 8 p.m. Well, this not all we get for you today inside the ENT this morning, and me will bring on the ENT this morning. Now, Big Daddy, stay tuned and don't go nowhere.
I hope that our visitors would listen to this song carefully, because it's true. They're trying their best to stop our progress with bad propaganda. I mean the foreign press. Bad things are blown out of proportion and spread all around. But the good things of the island they will never mention. like our scholars have sit and passed every test. There's nothing about that in the foreign press. You know our music is rated amongst the best. There's nothing about that in the foreign press. But if a man steal a mango or breeze blow up a woman dress, bet your life we making headline in the foreign press. True, true. Lamba bombe pa, lamba roba, lamba de la de da, tila loba, la domba, tila da. We had a little riot in this town. The headline it got, you'll swear the whole island was burning down. But I had to laugh when a visitor turned and said, what the fuss about? This happens in New York every day. You know our sportsmen are rated amongst the best. There's nothing about that in the foreign press. All the lovely buildings which shows our progress. There's nothing about that in the foreign press. But a little shanty town and a woman in a ragged dress. Bet your life it making headline in the foreign press. True, true.
Alright, 8:55 from Studio Clock here in Freetown. If you just join me, this is the Epic Morning Show. We are live on radio on Epic Radio 99.3 FM, live on Choice FM as well in this end of Freetown. So any side you listen, we across the country. If you are not listening to us on radio as well, don't forget we are also online. Epic Radio 99.3 FM. Follow us and watch us live on Facebook. Good morning, Iris.
Good morning, Jawad.
So we have a lot on the November 26th attack. We will for bring people updates on. But let me just start with tweeting satellite newspaper. The report here this morning: Amadou Koita arrested. President Bio appoints Dr. Joseph Tucker as first deputy governor and monetary stability. These are some of the lead stories I'm reading on satellite newspaper this morning.
And at the Global Times newspaper, Sierra Leone signs bilateral air service agreement with Saudi Arabia. Prominent coup plotter arrested. NACSA commissioner visits Sierra Leone's top diplomat in Nigeria. And prominent diamond dealer Johnny Bongo dies in India. This and more at the Global Times newspaper.
On A to Z newspaper this morning, claimed coup leader apprehended with a picture of Amadou Koita on the front page. And then you get 52 African Americans receive Sierra Leonean passport. 17-year-old stabbed 7 to death. These are some of the lead stories on A to Z this morning.
And at the Concord Times newspaper, 57 in police custody for Sunday's attempted coup. At UN climate meeting, First Lady advocates for women farmers in vulnerable communities, and how the night curfews affecting earnings of commercial sex workers. And Mr. Freetown 2023 receives cash prizes and more at the Concord Times newspaper.
On exclusive this morning, Koita and 58 others arrested. AIG East Alfred Caro Kamara granted bail. Those are some of the lead stories I'm on exclusive this morning.
And at the Standard Times newspaper, sacking of NRA boss, workers celebrate, and 52 passports to African Americans. This and more at the Standard Times newspaper.
On Awoko this morning, unauthorized fuel sales trigger ongoing scarcity woes in McKinney. Amadou Koita's arrest significant in foil coup attempt, according to Minister Chernoba. But let's just listen to the Minister of Information, specifically waiting he say yesterday about waiting the fresh updates about the November 26th attack, and then we can discuss some of those details as we now know them.
One of the planners of the attempted coup, the failed coup of November 26th, will be now near or top of the wanted list. Amadou Koita was arrested, and he currently they help the Salone police with investigations. Akimu confirmed say Koita was apprehended around 11:30 p.m. in the neighborhood they call Tree Planting. we want to particularly put on record our appreciation to the people of Salone and the neighbors in that area. We provide the intelligence will lead to a successful arrest. When I don't say a ransom payout, we don't ask that anybody will provide that information. They provide 50,000 new loans, we have 50 million old loans, for particularly the one that we on the wanted list. So we want to tell the citizens that we don't continue for corporate, for provide sensitive information, intelligence, will lead to this very important arrest. We also want to commend the state security forces them for the bravery, for they also do this arrest. By the way, people may ask about the curfew. This is made possible because of the curfew. And the curfew, where they make the security forces, they were isolate this man, they no side with it, they venom, they arrest them, nobody no die, nobody no wound, no gunshots. So I want the family and also understand that the only reason we His Excellency continue for keep this curfew, and so that then bad people here when they are hungry, we still, by the way, they in and around the city, we do the best for hold them. I want to provide additional context. Koita apparently was harbored by Alimatu Hassan Bangura, a sergeant of the Sierra Leone Police in number 14120, and in be part of the Interpol section of CID. In fact, it been there at the West African Police Information System. So I have a sensitive desk in the be harbor and this fugitive where the Salone police go arrest. So INSEF, they currently help with investigations. The investigations also discover say that the same host who signed Koita Bide with the Gola at the top floor, another member of the Sierra Leone police, Bide, one Inspector John Momone Kusimpe Kamara, INSEF Bide na the host in being attached to New England police, and INSEF don't be arrested. And INSEF they help the Salone police with investigation.
All right, then are some updates yesterday we'll get from the Minister of Information. And I know yesterday on we show when the news broke that Amadou Koita was arrested, a lot of people be one forget confirmation. The only reason why we not get confirmation because police and the MIC at the time not been giving official confirmation it's that this is true, because right up to last night as well, there were talks that Washingai, another one of those fugitives, when they said they don't arrest them, but of course later they came out and said, so you have a lot of information passing around, but how significant is this arrest? But for me as well, I'm also concerned that active police officers them as well, they participate in hiding some of those people. It's
bad, Jawad. Now this is the reason we make Sierra Leoneans ask, are we safe? Because the same police security personnel would actually for day before for ensure say these people are brought to book. Now some of them they actually condone their acting, and some of them they actually they keep. Imagine police officers, you're part of CID. You know very well, see this investigation they go on, and it's of national threat. But at the end of the day, you get for who somebody now you owes. I mean, it's not safe. We don't know again who side we decide for day as country, but again we need for be looked into. And then they make I believe say measures need for be put even within the security sector. A lot is going on.
A lot is going on because clearly waiting this is show a lot of the arrest, by the way, majority of the arrest now army people and police and of course civilian and they, but when you look at disparity it tells you a lot is going on, as you were saying.
Exactly. So voting day for we as citizens, if the people away for protect we at the end of the day, I mean this just like I didn't say for the curfew, if not for the curfew, I mean I believe say people around the vicinity and then go down give out words say, oh, so we see somebody like Danny. But it's sad knowing that police officers, security personnel, actually they condone such act, and it needs to be looked into. There's more to it, and with the hope say really then dig into them and ensure say either police officer there so they no go scot free at the end of the day. And more investigation need for not only for them when they were involved in that, but also within the security personnel. Serious investigation need for going.
Yeah, because I remember yesterday, Brahma Kamara as well, when I spokesperson for the police, they say already they don't institute an administrative and criminal investigation in them police officers they are then conduct.
Yeah, exactly. And I just hope say at the end of the day, then go able for take the required or necessary decision for put a bot for bring them to book. But we really hope at the end of the day, security is being put in place in the country because we as citizens, we know safe.
A lot of questions come up about curfew. What's in the rationale where you hear
so
from
the
from
people
officials?
them, but they say, just like I've been telling you the last, what we did the other day at the show, according to the Constitution, the curfew for extend 7 days. If you extend 7 days, the president will come back and declare state of emergency. But Alpha Khan may reply to that and they say, if then come declare state of emergency, means say, may you too know they get rights to be personal property. They mean say you owe not to you, mean say you must cannot to you, mean say everything about you is not yours. So there's no need for come and declare state of emergency. So the curfew still the day, because now the curfew they make, say according to them, now the curfew make the arrest, coiter and orders. So the curfew go day as long as it deems fit for the president say for let you pull them.
And it means say right now we don't know when curfew will come on.
From in statement, I don't think they can get for lift the curfew anytime soon.
And one of the things them as well, like the point we just make, Siba as well make that point that now the curfew make it possible for arrest some of them people there.
Yes, exactly.
Because everybody is not moving, so it's difficult for them blend into the crowd.
And Alpha can say, well, those are just policies. Now, just thing we them put in a book. You know, mean say everything we put in a book. Now that thing if follow. So, in as much as it says after 7 days, it's supposed to declare state of emergency, but in say that's not what the best thing for do for declare state of emergency. So the curfew the day, as long as it deems the president fit for a leave time and things say yes, the citizens them or they don't get say the investigation done. So we don't know when investigation get for done another thing. So until investigation they go on, curfew get for day.
Okay,
yeah.
Let's hear from Alpha Khan himself.
When the fox can a farm, for can catch them, fall them. The papa fall the cock, they all together, then chase the fox away. The mama fall them, we will call the mother hen. Then they draw all the picking chicken and then cover hen. Say the papa fall, then come back and say, it don't go. This is what is happening in Sierra Leone. Fox then come. For can chase we, the picking fall them. Papa fall them, when the hen them, the gallant soldiers. Then they pan chase them. Waiting the mother hen will do, President Bio. Now for cover we all. Tell them to say them people they don't go far or they don't lose. And what is that cover? Now the coffee order. So that you go sleep planet. If they remove that coffee order, you go sleep. So what is better for you? Waiting the right now the book or waiting to keep you safe? But if the president follow waiting and right now the book, strictly, you are right. Now state of emergency, is that what you want? A state of emergency means even you owe not to you get them. Yes, anytime government wants it, they take her over. You motocar not to you get them. Your life is no longer yours. Some of the laws, personal freedoms will be suspended. Parts of some laws, then they pull them come out now the law books. Is that what you want? President Bio say in a papa for this nation, it come for make we protected. Most importantly, life and property. And now there is a threat for life and property. Whatever means we get for use lawfully for let that happen, now they do. And in your interest, me I go rather sleep. Let the coffee other day, than they lift them. They order them because the book says so. But if you get for lift time, it will get a 2/3 majority. All of those parliamentarians, where did they? They all condemned the school. All of them. APC, SLPP. Unanimously. Then debate them, then condemn them. So if the president go to them today say, I want to declare a state of emergency, now the force go say yes. That 2/3 majority, they will get them. And then we'll be in a state of emergency. Is that what you want? When I left the power, let it do what he able to do quietly and safely for us without hurting you. You understand? It is a balance. It's a knife edge. A knife edge. You link so you for them na fire. You link so you for them and inside the frying pan. So he's working a knife edge at the moment. Don't push him over. It is his right. If you make a state of emergency, you owe safe not to you get him.
Okay, that's a very interesting analogy as Alpha Khan lay it out. But it just means the government, they dig their heels in because, like I say, they're not sure and we all not sure about how safe we are. If the very people we're responsible for protect we, some of them are being investigated for all of this.
Yeah, and Jawad, if that's the way we peace go in the country, I mean, me and you not gonna be safe for go out there, for go enjoy this holiday, knowing that the people that are responsible for waiting up in November 26 are still out there. So as long as the curfew is one way, then they're able to catch them, just like I didn't catch Koita and the others. I mean, as far as it can go, where we think they will go feel safe, then I think that's just what they have to do, and they know what they are doing. So let we give them. They will left the responsibility for let them do their job. Yeah. And when the time is right, then we'll lift them.
And the thing is, I mean, apart from all of this November 26 attack as well, you had the petroleum man been there exactly. As well. When Baloa Kurman and they talk about how much government they do.
Yes.
It even hints at government seriously considering for begin directly invest in bringing in fuel.
And they want to set up the and call and Sierra something. They want to set them up because then things this speculation where they go around. So say deliberately linking close the fuel stations and not give fuel and say fuel not there. So then they say there's a penalty for that. Any fuel station will actually close then station and not decide for give citizens them fuel. It's either you pay 15,000 new loans or 50 million old loans, or you serve 3 years, and then make it then itself don't become outdated, because then the National Petroleum Act already don't be outdated. It's like 10 years, so the need for review. I'm thinking say that money they small and the jail time small, and the one the way they do Jebuna Street, then say they actually need for the home terminal street. They're not supposed for the sell them because fuel is something very delicate. Not so everybody need for handle fuel.
Yeah, but the thing is, I mean, somehow there is a thriving black market in Sierra Leone.
Because during the time when they close fuel people, who not the one the way they help, where they relieve the stress and from Sierra Leoneans. These are the people.
And let's not kid ourselves. Then people are from the petrol station they will
now then back they go and they get the fuel.
And yeah, so it's important. In a place like McKinney, I'm looking at Awuko here. Still, the town is basically in gridlock because they can't get petrol.
Yes, so they really, then when they say, then go point out these penalties and all of that, the same people need for look in their own sector, because then people are not going able to get the fuel if they're not getting from then the big one day. So they need for look within the sector, and also before they implement a policy there also. I mean, you need a point, you need to go pull dots in and other man, yeah, that you get you not try for pull and force.
And definitely, one quick update on the November 26th attack is that those military, the armed forces, really, the police, military, and prison guards, and we lost their life during the November 26th attack. I think there will be an interfaith service for them today.
Yes, this morning. So then say the one they were interested actually for visit at 11.
Yeah. So for people who may want to pay their final respect, then you will show up as well and pay your final respect to those heroes that lost their lives on November 26th. But thank you very much for being here with us this morning, as usual, Iris. Let's just look quickly and let's go to you guys now. 0799949993. Of course, this is a morning we don't discuss several things, but key among them is, of course, the sacking of the NRA boss, and of course how deep the repercussion will go really politically. But let's hear from more people here. Good morning. Please come on your radio set.
Yeah, I don't come on your radio set.
All right.
I'm Johnny again.
Johnny.
Yes, sir. MJ.
Go on.
Yeah. Safulu. I agree the presidential spokesman, as I can, I mean, how it expressed in deadpan phrases why we're supposed to maintain this curfew and how we forget preference above all else. Just as I said the other day, Jawad, you're not sociable man. You don't invest so much into this arrangement for this 16 program and all the rest of it. Huge arrangements put in there. But irrespective of that, what will you cherish if you get thousands or millions returns, then there is an incident there will involve lives. All that millions could come far. You'll be very, devastated. So, all what you need to tell for talk is, I'm not saying it hard, but let's just sacrifice our conveniences, our businesses, our freedoms, liberty, and all the rest of it for the sake of security and peace, Jawad.
Okay.
It is not going to be forever.
Thank you very much.
When it is exhausted, because as the evidences they come, now so things that go forward, and after they check and counter check for know the authenticity of them information the way that they get. Because
thank you very much. Let's hear from more people here and keep it 90 seconds, please. So we'll get more people then through the line. 0799949993. Good morning. You're welcome.
Yes, brother Jamal. We don't talk about this curfew. Now they get to understand, say, the curfew, then go make, then arrest, then fugitive, then, which mean not to that na be me own belief. We mean say the curfew there for let them people that not come back na net for disrupt the country again. When na me own opinion, I know say a well-organized school no get any time. They can do and some time if we remember Strasser and others. Not to be net them in can take over from Momo. Some don't create, we don't go now with offices, school picking, they don't go now classes.
So will you rather prefer them pull the curfew?
Pardon?
Will you prefer them pull the curfew?
And that's how they pray God for, you know, let them live time. I mean, waiting God on the side, say, now it happen. Now no more go get for happen. You know, no matter at what time, let remember Saturday no more.
Thank you very much.
Even Parkabang overthrow.
Thank you very much. Let's hear from more people here, 0799949993. And good morning. Hello.
Yeah, hello.
Name also they call you from?
I call from Regent, Mr. Smith.
Yes, Mr. Smith, you're welcome.
Concerning this curfew, our lady say January don't safe. Because this country, they are not serious, man. Mr. Jawad. So this curfew, the president, they are not sorry for no maga dog.
Hello?
There are someone say, yeah.
Yeah?
There are someone say sorry for maga dog, it turn around by you. So this curfew, the lady say January done.
Okay, thank you very much. A quick one, I just want to bring this to the attention of officers. I mean, we already do a work in Nigeria. I mean, people within Nigeria and they complain, say, when it's 6 o'clock and everybody need for go out and go do their work, there are checkpoints and they do searches. But then searches, they are indiscriminate. Then they search the public vehicles, people go calm down and search them. But meanwhile, the private vehicles, and just they let them go. I understand say when I get for do security work, which is important, but if you do them, just make sure you are fair to everybody. The person within the puda and the person within the private vehicle. So enough for look like say the one within a private vehicle, their own business more important than the one within the puda. So please, police officers at that end of the city day, wanna be fair and treat everybody equally. It's very important. There are people who have been raising concerns about that for days now. Well, good morning. Okay, I think we lost that particular caller. All right, call us again, 079-994-993. Good morning.
Yeah, good morning, George.
Go on.
Yeah, thanks very much for the program. Just as we were at the stage, you know, the team, Mr. John from John Street, let me consider for think about we still see security than any other thing. We all feel yesterday we pray at the group. Most of the members are Epic group. They pray for the let this program be successful. Let go happen because of the coffee. A wall, pray for that. But meanwhile, we certainly think of the security of the state. A wall. Because if you check, when you look at it critically, now the coffee make the able happen, most of them fugitive here. So I say kudos to the security forces. And the other thing is, some man, they say, who's safe again? Because when you look at some security men, the way for protect life and property, they connive for keeping people here. They say there must be some fear. But they pray. And the prayer will the prayer go in vain. That is to say, we the good, it go overcome the evil. We will the pray. Bad. So God will continue to guide the world. I want to thank him about that.
Thank you. Let me hear from more people here. And let's go. And I also bring you shortly an update on the prisoners them. It look like say they don't catch more of the prisoners that were run away from Waterloo end as well. And they don't hand a lot of them over to police now. Good morning.
Hi, good morning, Jawad.
Yes, sir. Name also the call from?
Mr. Constance is a student of Magai.
Can you be audible for we, please?
This is Constance and I'm a student of Magai.
All right. You're welcome, sir.
Just a quick talk where they talk about this curfew. If we don't begin to see majority of the people that were in the whole security personnel in this country, we they keep certain people that are standing. You believe coffee has really sense? Because it's been a new question and the way they act, a big question and concerned and the way I say.
Okay, thank you very much. So I just got to give you rolling updates on some of those that have been caught so far from the Pademba Road prison break as well. 30 escape prisoners were caught in Bo City, and so somehow they managed to forget themselves in motor car and begin travel, but they catch some of them na Bo. Good morning.
Hello, good morning.
Come on here, radio set, please. Name where you call from.
This is Mr. Turi talk from England.
Okay, sir, you're welcome.
The concern is it at this coffee. Why three told them he coffee, market he coffee, but Bo can another coffee.
Okay, thank you very much. I think authorities might have your answer for you. When next we get any one of them on the line, we will ask that particular question. Good morning.
Hello?
Name or side call we from?
My name is Kagari, call from Illustration.
Please come on your radio set.
Okay, sorry, sir.
Go on.
For concerning this coffee order, if not the only way situation this so go will clamp one day away this sub with peace so right now, I believe same farm. Although we look at the other hands back, easy for we mama they do business on net because like mama son of side they sell on net. But for now everything don't stiff. But it's not the only way they say they able to capture them one day we can disturb with peace. I believe same left the coffee order. So I'm your contribution. Thank you very much.
Thank you very much. 079994993. Let's go and hear from more people. Good morning. Hello?
Yeah, Jawad?
Yeah, Bumper, go on.
Jawad, I don't think the topic is salient this morning. But with a young man there, we too over ambitious. Because president don't appoint you, you feel say, I can make my name now. Myself will be like that part. And politics not so. We too over ambitious. Who wango make yanda, hey, they flout the system. Then the other area back where can create the problem. Now where the power can appoint people them where na fanatic people na political fanatic. Whenever they go na any institution, then they change the one old structure, one old management. Which is with na young party so bonus abi dondo because he won't gain for leg and job let man say, hey, na me give that job. They make the institution the fall. We get to look at the angle and the how we feel say President Bio for do appointment, we for reflect on the institution. But if you do appointments because of political reason, you don't go undermine even your work set way too much, where you forget me. That person not the go member than you. Now the novice way if he say na the praise and worshiper. Now they go put the then we no go get efficient and effective service of the institution and they.
All right.
So we'll very be careful. Then the area of the curfew. Okay.
Thank you very much. I'm afraid you run out of time. Of course, so if you go to the Ministry of Information and Facebook page, there's an updated list of the 18 fallen heroes we lost their life on November 26th attack. And so today, Wednesday, then go lead them to rest, and there will be an interfaith service for them this morning, we understand. So, and one bit of news as well, yesterday news bit circulated say one of those wanted for the November 26th attack, Ibrahim Washinga Mansari, has been arrested. Ministry of Information pulled a rebuttal quickly on that, say it's not true, he has not been arrested, he's still there at large, and the Sierra Leone police still want him in connection with those attacks. Good morning.
Good morning, Jawad.
Nami Samurai, welcome.
Yes, sir. And for able help we, the citizens of this country, now we know say a clear thing now most of them policeman them, soldier man them, now then they keep the one that we can't cause this problem. Why they not go do a shot on all serving forces within the force, people within the force, especially the big people them, shot them, host them all. So if that they go bring them down so that at least this coffee then go bring them, then go pull and come up. Because easier for some people with this now net no more than they would direct. The thing they force the drag away the direct. Now I can say now, the drag at all. So if now shot all the one that they within the forces, the houses them, inside the day, so that they're able to track that they go track and forget about this coffee. And they will help to handle the direct now. Thank you.
Okay, thank you very much. So let's hear more solutions as well. It's important. Let's hear more solutions. It's minute downside. 8 more minutes to go. Good morning.
Brother Jawad, assalamu alaikum. My voice
Yes, it's okay. So let's go.
Me brother, You know, say any country where could be to, would I send the blame to the same government where they in power? Me and me police, na me talk now one day. So for pull the coffee order, Sierra Leone, we let life take table, we get for beer them. As they don't mistake that thing they happen, then you get for do thing for me, then cover up. So may the younger generation, men then learn politics for what the thing where you do na politics before ever go inside the politics. Then that day you go gain. But if you say they make worse, I think say now you go hamburg yourself. May Allah subhanahu wa ta'ala choose good people that for Sierra Leone apart from APC and SLPP because they don't strangle the country for the past 60-something years.
All right.
Up to today, we're not in the number one. We're then a zero line.
Thank you very much. Well, all right. Let's go and hear from more people here. 079994993. Let's go. Good morning.
Good morning, my brother.
Yes, sir. Name us from Gofaya. Long time.
Yeah, that's nice. Do my brother, this topic so admire. And the way they ask some questions, them that shows how professional you are. Really, you don't need to tell somebody. And this curfew, me, if I were the president, me not being president, from that day when that thing happened, I put on 3 days off. No vehicle movement until we apprehend everybody. Because the more, like, we don't put this in 9 o'clock, you don't say that between that 6 to 9, people can make movement. Me, I do only put on 6 to 6. It better follow is safe than we can fall in a situation where we go always blame the president.
Okay.
So yeah, 6 to 6. Yeah. Thank you.
All right, that's quite drastic. All right. Regarding the NRA discussion we'll get this morning about the sacking of Ibrahim Swari, Tony Ture Johnson on Facebook page, they say the man was fired because of his level of honesty. As if you see senior staff of NRA are celebrating, tells you so much. The gentleman was fighting a corrupt system at the NRA, which has been there for decades. Let's hear from more people. Maybe they might have thoughts on that as well. Good morning.
Yeah. Good morning, Mr. Nyali.
Mr. Rojas from Juba.
Yeah. Reality, the person will be talk about the way we then search. Most of them people that will get them cheap here, we're not able to know really exactly who done the person. If police then they keep people there now, I swear then go get cheap, then patch with them. You just look at the keke or the poda for say, now common people they did and they for search. You search really go based on them vehicle the way the pass and day in order for do them thing. The coffee order again for Hamburg we all now we don't Hamburg and this coffee order to what you would experience. You don't see another part entertaining business. But then put me hand inside this year or don't flop. But if that is the way we will get the peace, then we get for beer. Let it happen. Thank you.
Okay. Thank you very much. Let's go 079994993. We'll get 4 more minutes here. I want to see how many more people can we put through. Good morning. Hello.
Yeah, good morning, Mr. Jawad.
Name also the call we from?
Van Persie, I come from Sport, sir.
Okay, Mr. Van Persie.
Well, new addition. Like I know what the previous caller that also say, as long as they confuse the only solution for the Salute State, I think we have to be here. But now that the police from where they pull the curfew, I want to know how it can benefit. Because honestly speaking, I believe it's about 8 years. So if the police from where they pull the curfew, how are you going to benefit out of it now?
Okay, thank you very much. That's an interesting one. Van Helsing, they say the coffee, I mean, somebody they say there is no coffee in Kenema. That's not quite true. The coffee day right across the country. And we also know say traditional leaders in different districts as well are now collaborating with security officers as well for make sure, say, these things are really, all of that security challenges where the country they face, they really collaborate for FETA. Good morning.
Yeah, good morning, sir.
Yes, sir.
Yeah, I come from Bo.
Yes, sir. Your name, sir?
Well, I was so surprised when that man say Bo coffee order, no, they can't man coffee order, no, they. But I wouldn't believe say the coffee order with the presidency, all side coffee order they from Bo, Kenema, all side coffee order they. So me so surprised, sir.
Yeah, I know. Thank you very much. Thank you very much. Let's hear from more people here. And on this issue, we get 2 more minutes here. Good morning.
Good morning, Pastor Lungi.
Pastor Koi, long time.
Long time. Yeah, I don't get
no go ask for. I don't say that I don't really care this for let me say. But this coffee is still late. If you need to get people also out, this coffee is still late. We want some. Yeah. Thank you very much, pal.
Okay, thank you very much. And I'm sure the my room and them as well very happy. Then will also join a lot of people as well for back because for one, some of them will have their husbands at home. All right. Good morning.
Morning, as I do again.
You're welcome.
I've listened Baloa yesterday. He talk about government won't come back into this fuel business. Even though World Bank we don't tell them, say make them pull and fuel business. And again he say they get employee about 90. Doing what? When Standard Bureau said when a Standard Bureau when and in the test refuel and in the calibrating machines, I don't think they go to 90 workers. It's just pattern of just for the boys. I want that as an institution like that when I established it in 1994-95. Now just about 2 people. Now they don't do the work they do at that yet. Now very recently they can make an authority. The man is telling me say that the plan for go establish an office like Napolo. For good waiting. Wait for this man in day. We Standard Bureau day.
Yeah, they can really just work and collaborate with agencies across the country for really do a lot of their job.
Exactly. So you need to forget that kind of thing. They will be every day in the collector ledger, the waste of balance.
Okay. Thank you very much. Thank you very much. And I think that's the last call we can put through for now, because exactly 9:30 from City O'clock here in Freetown. And as well, they draw the curtain down on the show here this morning. We'll be back again here tomorrow for discuss more and more issues. Mina Mohammed Jawad Nyali, thanks to Choice FM as well. We've been live, and as well for our viewers on TV, we'll continue to apologize. We'll be soon, very soon, we'll be live back on TV. Until we meet again, keep it epic.
In a world where brands, businesses are struggling to capture the attention of customers, we focus on cutting-edge marketing communications that communicate,